We're going to turn now to the Honorable Rosemary DiCarlo, the United Nations Under-Secretary General for Political and Peacebuilding Affairs.
Thank you, Milan. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, first let me thank the group of Friends of Women of Afghanistan, particularly the co-chairs, Qatar and the United Kingdom, as well as the Georgetown Institute for Women, Peace and Security and UN Women for organizing today's event. To say this event is timely is an understatement. A week ago today, the world marked International Women's Day. But around the world, we see the erosion of the rights of women and girls. In Afghanistan, the current situation women and girls are facing is most concerning. Over the 7 months since the Taliban seized power, women's fundamental rights and freedoms, the fruit of 20 years of struggle, have been drastically rolled back. On International Women's Day, the de facto authorities reiterated their commitment to, and I quote, addressing the plight of Afghan women in light of the noble religion of Islam and our accepted traditions, end quote. However, women leaders, human rights defenders, activists, journalists continue to be intimidated, forcibly disappeared, arbitrarily arrested, and sometimes killed. Women and girls have been sidelined from public and political life. Their attire, movement, and voices are subject to policing and surveillance. I saw firsthand when I visited Afghanistan in July 2019 the enthusiasm of Afghan women as they prepared to support and participate in the peace process. The women I met were ready and eager to play a role in their country's future. When I returned to Afghanistan in December 2021, I witnessed a very different landscape, with many women fearing to leave their homes. The de facto authorities have taken some welcome steps, such as the reopening of universities. A week from today, schools are to reopen across the country. We need to hold the de facto authorities to their word to enable girls to be educated and insist that girls of all ages are able to return to the classroom. Various broader challenges further compound the difficulties women and girls face. The humanitarian crisis, economic contraction, and shrinking civic space all risk exacerbating existing inequalities. Women, children, minority populations, and other vulnerable groups could be left even further behind. Excellencies, the current mandate of the United Nations Assistance Mission in Afghanistan is about to end. On Thursday, the Security Council is scheduled to vote on a new resolution that takes into account the current realities. As the Secretary General recommended to the Security Council in January, an integrated special political mission with a robust mandate in good offices, human rights, and the coordination and facilitation of assistance remains critical. The guiding principle of our presence is to support the Afghan people. It is important that the special political mission be empowered to support inclusive dialogue with the focus to promote participatory governance. It is also critical for the mission to have a robust human rights monitoring and advocacy role. This is particularly pertinent for the advancement of the women, peace, and security agenda, and to help bring about tangible improvements in the lives of women, girls, and all Afghans. Likewise, the coordination of humanitarian assistance to meet basic needs, particularly among the most vulnerable, including women and children, is essential. We also need to facilitate opportunities for civil society to directly and safely engage with the de facto authorities. This is especially important in light of the repression of activists and human rights defenders. Today's meeting is an excellent opportunity for us to hear directly from Afghan women about their needs, hopes, and aspirations for the future of Afghanistan. We value their insights about how the UN and the international community can work together to uphold women's rights in the country and enhance women's participation. I look forward to today's discussion and to ensuring that our collective actions meet the moment. For over 20 years, these courageous women have fought for their rights. We have a responsibility to support them as they claim their rightful space to shape the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Undersecretary General DiCarlo.